Wow, beautiful weather today. Couldn't ask for anything better. There's a lot of talk in yoga and in spiritual discussions about the third eye. What is it actually, and how does it work? I'm going to talk a little biology along with some history on spirituality. If you notice the duality nature of our existence here on Earth, everything is kind of produced in twos. We have two halves of our brain, two eyes, two arms, two legs, two kidneys, two lungs, etc., etc. Now, located deep within the brain, directly between where the two halves of our brain connect, in an area called the epithalamus, there is a small gland that looks like a pine cone. This is the pineal gland. If you drill a hole between the top of your eyebrows and another through the temple, where they meet, you'll find the pineal gland directly in the center between the two halves of the brain. In Hindu, it is the center of the Agna chakra, which is a major energy center of the brain, where it's said that we receive intuition and our divine connection. This is what's referred to as the third eye. The pineal gland produces the hormone melatonin, which regulates sleep patterns. It's also believed that the more melatonin is produced in children when they're younger, because it inhibits premature sexual development. And this could also be why children tend to be more extra sensitive when they're younger, because of the melatonin production. The gland is highly sensitive to light, which it receives through our eyes. If you were to remove yourself from the modern environment and not have like clocks and cell phones and calendars, you'd probably understand intimately the role this gland plays in your connection with nature. It gives you your ability to understand the changing seasons. It tells the rest of your body when it's day or nighttime. It's also believed that the pineal gland produces DMT, or dimethyltryptamine. This is a powerful psychedelic molecule found in several different plant varieties and also produced in other animals. It's said that the pineal gland produces DMT at birth and also at death, which was proven in rats. So some cultures and spiritual leaders believe the pineal gland is our connection with the divine and is the gateway out of this dimension for our soul. In Egypt, it's believed that the Eye of Horus is actually a depiction of the thalamus region of the brain, which contains the pineal gland. I put a link to the description in the description, which will show you a visual of the similarity. Now, at a young age, the pineal gland begins to start calcifying. Think of calcification like corrosion, where the shell of the gland begins to develop this cement-like corrosion. This reduces the vitality of the pineal gland and greatly reduces its function the more it becomes calcified. The reduction in melatonin because of calcification suggests that children reach puberty earlier, and there is accelerated sexual development in females. Sleep cycles can be disrupted, which can be a reason why you might have trouble sleeping regularly. It can also contribute to an overall imbalance with nature. It's also suggested that a calcified pineal gland makes us more docile, more numb, and less intuitive. Basically makes us easier to control and manage, like sheep. By studying rats, scientists found that one of the chief culprits of pineal gland calcification is fluoridated water. Most public water is supplemented with fluoride. Coincidence? They say it's good for our teeth. However, I read that the fluoride in our toothpaste is not the same as the fluoride in our water supply and really doesn't offer much benefit to our teeth. I'm no scientist and I'm no doctor, so if this is interesting to you, you should research it on your own and come up with your own conclusion. And that goes for everything in this video. What I'm saying should not be taken as medical advice. So the obvious point here is that our overall well-being is most likely improved if we're able to decalcify our pineal gland. How can we do that? Number one, remove the fluoride from your water. If you have city water, You can do this with a reverse osmosis filter, but make sure you do some research because many water filters don't reduce or eliminate fluoride because it's a much smaller molecule than the heavy metals and stuff like that they're designed to reduce. You also get fluoride from taking a shower and breathing in fluoridated water vapor. Okay, it's that small that it's actually in the vapor. So filtered shower heads are also available. Number 2 is atomic iodine. This is the #1 supplement to decalcify the pineal gland. There are many iodine supplements out there, and I've heard that many don't really contain the pure atomic iodine. They're like blends. So I've included some links in the description to the supplement that I've been taking, as well as some water filters that I've used. I've noticed a difference probably within 6 weeks of taking a daily iodine supplement. I noticed I could remember my dreams, which I rarely ever could remember my dreams, and also began having much more vivid dreams. I felt my brain was much more active in the mornings, like there was less need for coffee and things to help me get that, that boost in the morning. There wasn't the cobwebs that there normally was. And by the way, I'm no way affiliated with any of the products that I'm suggesting. No one's paying me. These are just products that I've used and found effective. And there are other supplements that may help reduce calcification, especially heavy metals such as turmeric and fulvic acid. Chaga mushrooms are very well known in the East as a superb supplement for the brain. And they're also known to be anti-tumor and antiviral. Also, meditation can improve the vitality of the pineal gland because many types of meditations focus on the third eye, which concentrates energy into this region. And I've also included a link below to my beginner meditation guide that specifically focuses on the mind on the third eye. If you want your intuition to expand, have better sleep cycles, and perhaps begin to realize your divine connection, then implement some or all of these strategies into your daily life. This channel is about seeking truth, and our third eye plays a big role in discovering the truth of ourselves and the world we live in. So, with that said, my friends, keep seeking.